When you go back to your countries, please ask your leaders, why aren't you funding the African Union? A simple question. Do you want the African Union or you don't? That's it. But to have a minuscule organization which is unable to function because it is not funded is not acceptable. I understand your budget is around $650 million.
Oui.
The total budget of the African Union, 650 million budgets. How much of that is given to you by others? European Union, other people. How much of 700 people is not ours? Somebody else paid. Be frank.
Entre 66 et 70%
Between 66 and 70%
budget d'investissement
of the investment budget is funded by partners, and most of the times more than that.
I like the word partners because they call them partners. So 5 minutes later, they don't call them colonialists, imperialists. But when they give us money, partners.
Pardon.
So let me ask you a question. Please, I'm not grilling you, you are my friend. But it is really, if you have a European Union, you guys pretend you are Africans and you are brown, African solution for African problems, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me, 650 million, your budget for the African Union, 70% of that is paid by foreigners. What are you doing? What are you doing? And those presidents go every February to Addis Ababa to hug and dance and sing. What is that? This is a farce. Either we are serious or we forget it. I mean, this is unacceptable.
Très frustrant.
I think
It
so.
is frustrating, actually.
I think that we need to have the pressure, we need people to speak out, to say either really we do it or we just forget it. Even your beautiful building in Addis Ababa was built by the Chinese.
Yes.
And then people said it was being bugged by the Chinese. Remember, we asked Kagame said, yeah, why not? Let them bug it. I mean, they built it.